On 3rd April 2022, Khenpo Nyima Dhundup, along with his disciple and friend, went to Hyolmo Village, where once upon a time the sanctuary was blessed first and foremost by the Guru Rinpoche. This recently discovered image of a giant shoe in the style worn by the Guru has not yet been verified, but certainly seems to be what it claims. Uncovered by the recent excavation for the road, this large stone image lay unnoticed beside the foot trail for generations. Located above the hat print, and a walk down from the village could include seeing both sides. Trident Mark, a matter of meter above the image of the shoe, is a strange phenomenon. 3 holes seems to have been melted into a boulder in a formation that immediately puts one in the mind of giant trident. In sum, Yolmo is an incredible and practically undiscovered practitioner paradise of awe-inspiring mountain, faith-inspiring self-arisen phenomena, and health-inspiring waters. Its close proximity to Kathmandu begs that any pilgrim who comes to Nepal make the journey into the mountain to witness for themselves the majesty of the Yolmo Snow Enclosure and receive the blessing imparted by the great Guru of Odiyana and his disciple Yeshe Tsogyal. Here you will find a wealth of monasteries, caves, and naturally arisen remnant of the precious master Padmasambhava and the disciples who follow him to this land. The 9 yanas. Before arriving at the Shuk tree, one can find the self-arisen phenomena of the 9 yanas, or the 9 principal vehicles of Buddhism according to the Nyingma tradition. Like a series of 9 Tibetan pechas sitting in a bookshelf, it is obvious why this site is considered holy by locals and learned master alike. Shuk tree, the seat of Guru Rinpoche. Roughly an hour's walk from the village is the Shuk tree, or throne of Guru Rinpoche. Easily spotted to the northeast, this site is well marked out by the prayer flags. The road, however, is not so easy to find, so it's best to ask the locals. A geographically marvel almost beyond the working of nature, this great stone dice rise out of the surrounding rock like the prow of a ship, surmounted by a throne-like structure. Local legend hold that it was here that Padmasambhava taught the Dharma to the Dakinis and beings of other realm. Kangyur and Tengyur. Directly up the cliff, faced from the throne, are a series of stones said to be a self-arisen representation of the Buddhist scripture in the Tibetan Pecha form. This is a bit of a tough climb, and good walking shoes are recommended. For any devotee of Guru Rinpoche, arriving in Melamchikyang is a kind of homecoming. Whether one feels an affinity with the physical landscape, a small mountainside plateau scattered with stone building, and a barley field fringed by an ancient and brooding forest, set against the rocky peak and vivid sky of the Himalayas, or not, this The energy infused in this place by the present and the practice of Padmasambhava is hard to deny. How are you feeling? You feeling good? Get it?
With natural breed.
Situated in the Yolmo Snow Enclosure, a hidden land of the Guru and his chief Tibetan disciple, Yeshe Tsogyal, Melamchi Gyang is truly a place set apart from the modern world. Melamji Gyang is only accessible by road this last 3 years. A road which is even now only motorable 4 months of the year. This sacred site of Guru Rinpoche is visited more by trekkers than by the pilgrims. It being on the Hyolmo circuit track, many who do make it here fail to recognize the great importance and the fortune of their having reached in this auspicious place. With the blessing from Triple Gems, we as the pilgrims were able to recognize the great importance and the fortune of ourselves having reached this auspicious place. Self-arisen sun and moon. Yolmo, also known as Hyolmo in northern Nepal, is known for its numerous trufu or meditation caves, 2 of which are famous for being the practice place of Guru Rinpoche. The lower and the more accessible of this is the cave at Melamchi Gyang. It is known as the Nyeda Rangjung Trupu or Melamchi Cave of the self-arisen sun and moon. Due to the naturally formed shape of a crystal embarrassing a circle in the stone roof of the cave, symbolizing the union of wisdom and skillful means. Down the mountains to the south of the village, the adventure pilgrims can find a collection of 3 large boulders, which are said to be the ovens and the water font of Guru Rinpoche. This site has apparently been recognized and verified by Chatul Rinpoche himself. Headprint of Guru Rinpoche's head. Directly above the main cave is an interesting indentation in the bottom of a rocky overhang, considered to be an imprint of the Guru's head. Strangely unique in this part of the landscape and a perfectly shaped like the top of a head. This really does seems to be a simulacrum. This site is little known and seldom visited. There is no path and the way is straight uphill through the forest. So finally, after completing our pilgrimage tour, we get ready to go back through wire bridge. Once, Kyabje Chador Rinpoche praised that, like a pillar hoisted in the sky, you, steep mountain Jomo, noble lady, not abiding in one color, but at all times changing with the seasons, entirely surrounded by snowy peaks that are like a powder Khenpo. We, holders of the transmission of Padma, praise you as our dwelling place.